Because apart from the Lord Jesus Christ, one of the best examples of a youth or a young adult who exceeded expectations is Elisha. So from him, we can learn that a youth who wants to exceed expectations must meet certain criteria. Number one, he must have a father. He must have a father. One father. Not a dozen. How many fathers? The only thing that I know that has more than one father is a demon. Every true human being is produced by one father. One. How do we learn that from this? Elisha cried when Elijah was being taken away, "My father, my father." Years ago, and the elders there would have had me share this. Somebody was trying to introduce himself. He said, Mark Murdoch is his father. This fellow, his father. Another fellow, his father. And Pastor Adeboye, I said, don't join me to them. I'm not the father of a demon. Only one father. Oh, you could honor elder brothers with the title of daddy. Fine. But a child must have how many fathers? And then the fellow must treat that father with extraordinary respect and honor. You're not going to hear something tonight that will tickle your ears. But I'm going to tell you something that will cause you to excel. I had a father, Pa Akindayomi, of blessed memory, as my father. I have been tremendously blessed by the ministries of some people, notably Kenneth Hagin and one or two others. But my father remains one. Just one father. The Lord himself, the Lord Jesus Christ, our eldest brother, the firstborn of our father, when he was teaching the disciples to pray in Matthew chapter 6 verse 9 to 10, Matthew 6, 9 to 10, he said, this is how you pray. Our Father. In other words, he tells us straight away, only one Father is my Father, is your Father. He said, hallowed be thy name. Your name must be honored. My Father. And then he went on, thy kingdom come, not mine, thine, Papa. In John chapter 14, verse 28, John 14, verse 28, he said openly, my Father is greater than I. That's the Lord talking about his Father, our Father. In John 14, verse 10, John 14, verse 10, he said, the works that I do is not me doing it, is my Father. My Father. So you must have a Father. You must honor that Father. Your entire purpose must be to expand the work of that Father. And so you must submit to the Father completely. In 1 Kings chapter 19 from verse 19 to 21, 1 Kings chapter 19 from verse 19 to 21, the moment the mantle of Elijah fell on Elisha for the first time, where he was walking in the farm, immediately he forsook all and followed his new father. He knew immediately the old father is gone now. And he never came back home, never referred back to the old father. I am where I am today because by the grace of God, I started hearing from God early. That God I serve will open your ears tonight. He told me early, this man who never went to school is your father that I've chosen for you. You follow him. In fact, he told me in clear terms, I have PhD. Papa who didn't go to school, he knew the Bible from beginning to the end because God poured it into his head. He said, with your PhD and all, this is the man you follow. He told me clearly, the day you leave him, your firstborn will die. Plain, simple truth. That's why I stayed. I became born again at a time when ministries were being born. When every Dick and Hardy would come and say, we don't want to belong to any denomination. We just want to start a ministry. God told me, this is where you stay, man. I obeyed. I followed that father. I did whatever he said I should do. That's where I am today. Oh, I could have started my own ministry long ago. Way back in 1977, I had a program, Christ Redeemers Congress, in Ilesha Grammar School. People came from all over Nigeria. I collected the names of all secondary school and teacher training colleges, and I invited them all. And they came. I could have taken over from there. Because here is the one for you to follow. And he had given instructions that my brain couldn't understand. Mathematician. But God, who knows the end from the beginning, said, this is where you go. So if some of you say you hear from God, and God asks you to go and start your own ministry, congratulations. Let's see how far you will go. In 2 Kings chapter 2 from verse 1 to 8, 2 Kings chapter 2 from verse 1 to 8, 3 times Elijah told Elisha, go back, stay here, God has sent me somewhere else. He said, sorry sir, I'm not being disobedient, but wherever you go, I go. Because you too, you are now entering into it. You are living in a period when every Dick and Harry is hearing from God, and they are becoming general overseers, because the end is near. And the Bible is clear. Before the Lord returns, there must be a fall away first. I pray you won't perish with the world.